Hi, I'm Rob Cosman. Welcome to my shop in Grand Bay, New Brunswick, Canada. I'm going to do a little troubleshooting with your hand plane. This is something that sometimes happens when you first learn to freehand. Now I'm going to show you the problem, then we're going to go ahead and find the solution. So you've got your plane, you've sharpened the blade, you put it in there, and it's not getting anything. I mean, you're not picking up a shaving. You keep advancing the blade. Finally it does. It digs in the beginning and then comes right out. It's like, what the heck is going on? All right. Let's come over here. This is what oftentimes happens. I teach folks to do two bevels, a secondary and a tertiary. So you come over here to your core stone, in this case 1000 grit, find your primary bevel, come up a little bit. You're going to do about 10 seconds of little circles like this until you can detect a slight burr on the back side. Then you switch over to your 16,000, which is your finished stone. You do the same thing. Only you have to come up higher than you did over there. And this is where they get into trouble, because if you exceed 45 degrees, you're going to be in trouble. And let's assume that's what's happened. So without realizing it, you do your little circles to flip it over using the Charlesworth ruler trick and do that, take care of that little burr on the back side, put it in the plane, and it doesn't work. What happened? Well, here's the easiest way to determine what the problem has been and if it actually is what the issue is. Take a combination square, which gives you a 45 degree. Now, when your blade sits in your plane, the frog holds it at 45 degrees. That means on a bevel down plane, you can never exceed 45 degrees on any of the bevels on the underside. If you do, the heel, something below or behind the cutting edge, touches first, and the blade won't engage the wood. And if you bring it out far enough, it'll engage because it gets down below the surface enough, but then it pops itself out. So what you do is set it on here like this, holding it at 45 degrees, and if it doesn't bite, then you know you've created a problem with having one bevel that exceeded 45. What do you got to do? Well, if it's really bad, you may have to regrind. Usually you can just go over there and redo a secondary bevel. Now, my solution, or what I tell folks, is your secondary bevel is only designed to prevent you from having to polish all of this. So stay as close to the 25 as you can, just off of it. Get your burr. Now when you come over here, you've got from, well, you may have only 26 degrees there, but you've got all the way up to 45, which gives you a pretty good range. But again, always stay on the lower side to be safe. Hopefully that helps. Check out my video on 32 seconds to sharp if you want some instruction on how to freehand sharpen.